Revelio. Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today, huh?
Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready to redeem yourself?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Protego.
Act like a winner.
Levioso. Accio.
Give them all four.
Accio.
Levioso!
Come on. Fringo.
Levioso.
Is that all you've got? Accio. Oh, there goes my way. Sendo. Accio.
I'm the one!
Protego!
Don't shy away now. Leviosa.
Accio!
You're better than that!
Accio!
Confringo!
Levioso.
Protego! Accio!
Leviosa!
Leviosa. Protego.
Accio!
Confringo!
Leviosa. Leviosa.
Levioso! Accio!
Confringo!
Protego!
Sendo!
Accio! Levioso! Levioso!
Confringo!
Accio!
Confringo!
Some big hits that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
Good one!
Levioso!
Nicely done!
Levioso!
Next time, perhaps!
Levioso! Accio!
Excellent form! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Revelio.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I miss the old Quidditch goalposts.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to... Whenever you're about.
Sure why she'd fuss so much. It was only one page in a book.
I'd never fold down a corner in a book. I'd make a fuss too if I were her.
There are so many old books in the library. I'd say you'd be hard-pressed to find one without a turned page.
Oh, I think she goes about repairing them when we're not about. If you look, you'll see there actually aren't many.
What's a fun game?
What? What's a fun game?
Finding folded down corners of books in the library. Ones that Scrivener missed.
I'd win.
What?
Revelio.
I have supplies.
It involves risking unplanned encounters with Scrivener.
Accio. Levioso. Protego. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Protego.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to
I
accomplish.
finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Eckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Quietly now.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Bye.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section?
Hello.
Nothing that can help Anne.
Yeah,
No,
hello.
we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
Hello.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now.
Let's
focus on what you're after.
Another? Yeah, sorry, mic mute is one other. Mic mute is one other.
कोड
Yeah, valid का.
कति एक महिना भइसकेछ
6219
कुन गेम खेल्दै आदि 6219
मैले पठाएको म हगवर्ट्स खेल्दै छु यार
स्ट्रिम हाल्न त कस्तो
म युट्युबमा हेरेर म त उस नि स्ट्रिमर हो नि हगवर्ट
के भन्छ
यतिकै स्ट्रिमिङ
युट्युबमा स्ट्रिम गर्दै तिमी
एक दुई दिन मात्र भएको छ यतिकै हो त्यो क्याजुअल मात्र ट्राई मात्र
Which is
गर्दा
what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Dra ni ara. Johnny. Dra ni ara.
कस्तो रमाइलो गेम
रमाइलो छ अनि अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ 4-5 घन्टा भन्दा रमाइलो छ
ह्यारी पटर को यो
हगवर्ट्सको
चिन्नु मलाई
Revelio.
दुटा हान्ने हो र
भन न किन भयो भन न म आइहाल्छु नि दुटा किन भयो खेल्दिन होइन बस भोलि नि बिदा छ पर्सि नि बिदा छ मसँग टाइम छ एटर नै किन भयो त भन खेलौँ न त सेभ गर्छु
भोलि खेल्नु पर्ला त्यसमा आज अलि भ्याउँदैन होला म एकछिन स्ट्रिम चाहिँ हेरेर बस्नु पर्ला
ए हुन्छ हुन्छ
भोलि बिदा हो तिमीहरूको
हाम्रो बिदै छ त्यो स्याटरडे सन्डे बिदै हुन्छ पर्सि त न्यु इयर भइहाल्यो नि
ए
Levioso.
I'll be quieter than a juggernaut.
न्यु इयरको बिदा है मैले देख्छु
Who have we here? Sebastian Suller and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Lumos. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. That's it. Lumos. Revelio. Where might this lead?
What the fuck?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
What? Useful means.
Potato! Incendio!
Quite secure useful. The fuck? Taking. Ah, okay.
Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Lumos! Lumos! Revelio!
Loot.
Revelio! Lumos! This must be the way forward, but to where?
Oh, okay. यहाँ गएर त्यहाँ
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Accio! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Lumos. It is a book after all. Lumos.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Cool, ini
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
Fifth year,
As it
maupun fifth
happens,
year.
I was
Starting
also
as
admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
I'm पनि एउटा anomaly हो.
When we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Okay. Makka bola gaya. Mawani makka patela. Ancient magic. That's me.
Sebastian.
Mario.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Slytherin.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Your character book ma matra tha movie ma introduce gareni yo ghost जस्तो tips book ma एउटा छुट्टै character दिएको छ movie मिस गर्यो
Lumos.
कहाँ छ नि अब fuck
Lumos. Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Finn.
Lumos.
You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Friends on there, Sebastian, yellow me. No snitches. What the fuck? Username in F1 पनि छ आज त हेर्न 23 इन्भेन्टरी हट्टी त्यहाँबाट आकियो ओके
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Yeah.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
What the fuck? Wait. The Hogwarts not on Shut.
I'm well suited to counting money. I'd love a job at Gringotts.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Okay, thank you.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
What the fuck? Who is talking?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Delicate wings using
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Accio. Incendio.
Marvelous strike!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
You may want to stop sitting around like a video. What have you?
Levioso. Incendio.